great day. It's so good to be outside.
Welcome back to BackRoad Journals.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the last weekend before we go on our big trip up North Island, and we are actually exploring new parts near to us that we haven't been to. Hopefully, we're going to find a spot or two. That's the goal for this weekend. We will also kind of find out how we're packing our Jeep for the trip, because right now it's loaded, and we'll show you when we get to camp, and hopefully we'll find camp soon. One thing I wanted to mention, I want to welcome all of our new subscribers that have subscribed over the last few months. Thank you so much for following us along on our little journey and being part of our adventures. Yeah. So thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you at camp. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, we just found a beauty camp spot down by the river, and kind of want to go down there, but since we are by ourselves, not so sure if we're going to do that, because we will have to go down this way right here, and it doesn't look as steep on camera, obviously, as it actually is. Let me just go all the way down, and then I'll show you the way back up. That's the way back up, and it's still not going to bring up how steep it actually is. So we have a decision to make here. I think we can do it, but since we're by ourselves, I'm not 100% sure if that's the smart way to do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be a little bit sketchier than what we usually do, but we just aired down the tires to get a bit more grip. So, wish us luck. We're gonna go down there.
Yeah, how are you wanting to go over this? Like right over top? You are gonna hit the stump, yeah. Yep. Yep. You're okay.
All right, we made it down here. Wasn't as bad as it looked, but we still gotta make it back up there tomorrow. So, but that's a tomorrow problem. Anyways, let me show you real quick where we ended up. This is pretty. Right here on the river. Going all the way around there. And we're parked up there. Okay, like I said earlier, I was gonna show you the Jeep when it's fully loaded, and you'll see why we have to trim things down and back a little bit. Let me open up the door here for you. That's kind of, it's loaded all the way up there. Then I go around here. There's more. I go around the other side. That's all loaded up. Now, given the bedding usually lives in the Jeep, so sorry, in the tent. So that's we just had to clean everything. But that's what it looks like. And we clearly have to dial things back a little bit when we go on our trip.
Okay, we've got our new water jug here that we showed you last time around, and we're going to see if... Oh, actually, the pump works with it. Beauty is, if it does, we don't need to prop this up on anything. You can just sit wherever it is. Let's see how this goes. Looks about aligned. Just like that, you get filtered water.
We were just hanging out at camp, and Ken and Myra just stopped by, who we don't know until just now. So we got to meet them, and they did bring peach wine. So we're gonna have that right now. And cheers to all of you.
Yeah,
Thank you for the peach wine, guys.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Off-roading. That's awesome.
Oh, that's tasty.
Isn't it tasty?
Oh yeah, that's good.
So the fire ban is no longer in effect, and I think we're gonna have a wee little fire to cook dinner over, but we don't need a fire pit that big. So I'm gonna create something just a little smaller, and then we can like get rid of this garbage and stuff that has been left behind. This spot's actually not been so bad, but yeah, let's do it.
It is so nice to be back outside. It's been about 2 weeks since our last camping trip when we had the beaver for a visit. Yeah, hard to believe, but it's been 2 weeks. So it's a Labor Day long weekend on top of everything else, and we found this beautiful spot here right by the river. Very, very lucky to have found this. First spot we went to and no one here. So that's awesome. I think we're gonna have a beautiful sunset here now too. Looking around, it looks like it's gonna be a beauty of an evening. We are going to start a little bit of a fire, very small, to keep the bugs away and to cook a little bit of a meal over it. The fire ban's been lifted, so we'll still be very, very careful with it. And obviously we've got water right here that we're gonna extinguish the fire with right away once we're done with it. But I think we need to start a fire because it's getting very buggy. What a great day. It's so good to be outside.
We're gonna make burgers are on the menu for tonight. We forgot our tomatoes and we forgot the tomato jam I made. So it's gonna be pretty simple. Pretty much just a burger, cheese on a bun. Over the fire though, which is nice. Garlic powder. Looks delicious to me.
Good morning, everyone. So nice and refreshing to sleep in the tent again and get out in the morning and be by the river and nature. We missed that over the last 2 weeks, so this was nice. Didn't really get a lot of filming done yesterday. Met our new friends, and for the first time in a long time, we could actually sit outside. It was so warm. Went to bed around 11:30. We were in nothing but flip-flops and shorts and a t-shirt. That was the first time this summer that actually happened, so that was a nice change. Talking about change, I think we have a bit of a change of plans for today. But we'll show you that later. I'll tell you about it later, because I think the gate that we came through, we didn't show you the gate that we came through. I think that one's gonna close later on today. So we're probably not gonna be staying in this area because we don't want to get locked in. So yeah, we've got to figure that out, but we'll keep you in the loop. I think now it's time for a coffee. Okay, we're all packed up. Sun's beating down on us pretty hard right now. Sweating like crazy. So we're packed up, and we're gonna go on a route that we haven't done before, because we need to avoid a gate that's going to be closing tonight. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna find camp along the way. But first, let's see if we can make it back up that hill. And then we'll go from there. That was pretty uneventful.
It was.
We sometimes underestimate what this vehicle can actually do. So we were a little bit worried in the beginning, but this was a piece of cake, really, it was. So anyways, we're gonna be moving on. Like I said, we're gonna go a route that we haven't gone before now, and find a lake to camp at. Yeah. And I wanna say thank you to Ken and Maya for sharing your stories and your wine. And thank you to Connor as well. Really nice meeting you, and maybe we'll see you along the road at some point. Anyways, we will see you next week, wherever we're going to end up next now. So
We'll see you next week.
it's going to be fun. Bye.
Bye.